I've come across some information about new YouTube regulations, advertiser-friendly content guideline or something like that, and it's causing a lot of confusion apparently because I don't really, well, for me personally, it's causing a lot of confusion because I don't really understand what this new system is really trying to imply or really trying to do because certain videos are getting taken, not getting taken down. Excuse me. Certain videos, monetizations are being removed. They're not eligible anymore, and some videos are. Even though according to this advertiser-friendly guideline, those still might not apply for some reason. This is a very confusing uh, series of events right now, comrades. And it's got me a little bit worried because, um, because I don't want to I don't want to see this happen, basically. So let me read some of this stuff. YouTube just updated their terms of service, and there's no telling what bad news may come from it. The video sharing site enumerates, new rules and guidelines that are set to take effect immediately. You automatically agree to these specific guidelines. Yeah. Advertiser-friendly content is content that is appropriate for all ages. As little to no inappropriate or mature content in the video stream. That's so dumb. Or metadata, such as in the video type. The video does contain inappropriate content. The content is usually newsworthy. The context is usually newsworthy or comedic, and the creator's intent is to inform or entertain, not offend or shock. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I mean by the confusion, and like it's so vague because what does that mean exactly? Like, yeah, okay, I get it. Like you can say like, oh, what they're trying to say is if the context is newsworthy or it's comedic and it's to inform, entertain, not to offend or shock. Yeah, sure, but like, but see, here's the thing though. Like, who is the arbiter? Who is the arbitrary person? Who is the person in control of that? Like, oh, who is the person that's arbitrating what is meant to be informing and entertain and not to offend or shock? Because what's offensive to me or shocking to me is not shocking or offensive to somebody else, but what's something that could be entertaining to me, I don't find it offensive. Someone else could find that offensive. You see? So it's basically setting up a double standard to me. Unless YouTube, the people behind YouTube, are able to not have this double standard practice in play. But I don't know. I don't see that happening. I feel like there's going to be some hypocrisy going on and some double standard behavior. And I think I'm a little bit, and I'm worried because I feel like it might lead to just more censorship, basically, and we don't need more censorship. The page goes on to list some content that may be considered inappropriate for advertising. Most of them are vague, arbitrary, and could be easily abused. Yeah, exactly. Content that is considered not advertiser-friendly includes, but is not limited to, sexually suggestive content, including partial nudity and sexual humor, violence, including display of serious injury and events related to violent extremism, inappropriate language, including harassment, profanity, and vulgar language, promotion of drugs and related substances, including selling, use, and abuse of such, controversial subject or sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war, political conflict, natural disasters, and tragedy. It's all this stuff. The thing I don't get YouTube is why is YouTube like I don't get why YouTube cares because like to me why should you care? I mean, there's plenty of cable shows, television shows that have these different things involved and they're still advertiser friendly. So why does YouTube care now? And for all age groups? I mean, come on, YouTube. You think most people are gonna? Do you think most people are gonna care? Do you think they're gonna give a damn? No, they're not. It's ridiculous. if any of the above describes your any portion of your video, then the video may not be approved for monetization. If monetization is approved, your video may not be eligible for all available ad formats. YouTube reserves the right to not monetize a video as well as suspend monetization features on channels that repeatedly submit videos violating your policies. YouTube possibly suspending monetization features on channels that repeatedly submit videos violating their policies. And YouTube, and yeah, Philip DeFranco. I was going to get to this, but yeah, I might as well get to it right now. Philip DeFranco has been already hit by at least 12 times in the past 24 hours, according to this website that I'm reading from right now. So yeah, it seems like YouTube will be distributing most of my advertising from now on. Oh well. At least 12 of my videos have been hit, and I'm nowhere near done. This may be part of the reason. Wow, just ridiculous. So I mean, and this is a news commentator. See, this is the problem with this new policy. It's very vague. And again, who's the arbiter of what defines context that is usually newsworthy or comedic? Because Philip DeFranco is a news media guy. He produces news videos. He reports. He's basically his own independent news anchor. He reports on the news. But yet, for some reason, because he's Philip DeFranco or something like that, it's not newsworthy. But he is a news anchor though. He's his own independent news anchor. So why is he getting attacked? You see, and even if he wasn't a news anchor, he's still commenting on the news, and therefore it's newsworthy. Why? Because he's reporting the news and he's commenting on it. So by this logic, since Philip DeFranco is getting attacked for it, then is getting videos disabled, monetization videos disabled, then other channels should as well. In fact, all the channels that talk about news do this, because I'm not the biggest Philip DeFranco fan, but I mean the videos he's done, the videos I've watched from him, all he's doing is just talking about news stories, and he's just commenting on those news stories. He's reporting them and he's commenting on them. I mean, what news anchors don't do that for major news channels or network channels, like cable or network channels? Plenty of news anchors do that. They report it and they give their own opinion on it. I see it especially on the network stations. I know they said that already, but I'm just saying. I think I've noticed that more on the network stations than on the cable news stations. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the video because it's already past 8 minutes, and I'm gonna just see how things transpire from here. And I feel like for those of you watching this, keep an eye out as well. Keep an eye out at what is going on.